Hi and welcome back to Normski TV, doing a preview game, North London derby, Arsenal against Spurs this Sunday, 4:30 kickoff. This is a big game in the eyes of the North London derby. It's all about bragging rights. It's all about who comes out on top. Is North London going to be red? Will it stay red? Listen, Tottenham are in a good run of form at the moment, winning their last 3-4 games. They currently, their last game against against Crystal Palace, they won 4-1. And Gareth Bale getting an assist and 2 goals. Kane getting 2 assists and 2 goals. They're on form, they're finding form just before the North London derby. It always seems to be the case. If he's not injured, he always seems to come back. He will be injured for like months and then he will always come back for the Arsenal game and he always scores against us. So this is a game that we want to win. We want to get back the bragging rights. We haven't been doing too well against Spurs in the last couple of years. Head to head, they're beating us home and away, I think. I'm going to look at the stats there, but we ain't doing very well against them. I think the last time we beat them could have been in the 2018-19 season where we came from behind and won 4-2. Aubameyang scoring, Lacazette, Lucas Torreira. That was a fantastic comeback, brilliant, absolutely brilliant comeback. Yes, I do believe it was the 2018 season, 19 season when we beat them 4-2. Then we draw with them, in 2019 and 2019 season. We draw with them twice, 1-1, 2-2, and then they beat us at their place, both occasions 2-1 and 2-0. So as you can see, it hasn't been that great. It hasn't been that brilliant. And we really need to turn up. We didn't turn up against them at their ground last season. Or not last season, last year, should I say, when we played them. Absolutely terrible. We turned out, we thought it was some sort of training ground game. It was absolutely ridiculous. As I say, Tottenham are currently sitting on 45 points. We're on 38. And we need to at least claw it back. I mean, if we win this game, we end up being 4 points behind them. So it's important that we do well in this game. We're just coming off the back of a 3-1 win away to Olympiacos. They've just beaten, what's the team that they just beat? Dynamo Zagreb, if I can say their name. They beat them 2-0 with, Kane getting a brace. So they didn't have to travel, we did have to travel. But look, going into this game, it's not going to be easy. I think, the way Mourinho is going to set up, he's going to probably set up just like he did at the Tottenham ground, set up the trap for us, Son and Kane scoring against us. We have to be careful. They're probably going to let us have the ball, but we need to start fast. I keep saying it, we need to start fast. We need to be careful how we play out the back. Leno, you need to be on it. You need to start making the correct decisions because we're not playing against Olympiacos now, we're playing against Spurs and they will close us down. You've got the likes of Son, Lucas Moura, those sort of players, they will close us down. They have got a very strong midfield that we need to make sure we win that midfield battle. You know what I mean? If we cannot win that midfield battle, then, Spurs are going to come out winners. We have to fight. This is a North London derby. There are probably going to be cards in it. I'm hoping it won't be no red cards. If it is, it needs to be the Spurs players that have been sent off. But with Bale and Kane coming into form, they're the danger men, and Son, you've got to be thinking about 3 players there already that are going to be dangerous. But we've got our own dangerous players as well, like Lacazette, Aubameyang, Saka, Odegaard now, We've got Thomas Partey, who we need him to command that midfield. We need him and Xhaka holding that midfield and winning that midfield battle is absolutely important. It's absolutely important that Xhaka doesn't get isolated, and he's got to play for the badge. The whole team has to play for the badge. You know, it is about bragging rights, and we want to get one over Mourinho. We want to get one over Mourinho. Okay, we see Kane going off in that game yesterday with ice pack on his knee. That could be all mind games. Do you know what I mean? You know, lulling us into a full sense of security, but it doesn't matter. We got to look at it as if Kane's going to start that game. We have to set up if Kane's going to start the game. And the problem with Kane is that guy now is not only scoring goals, he's creating assists, he's creating chances for his teammates. And we got to make sure that he's completely marked out the game. In this sort of game, you know, I know Gabriel Magalhaes and Luis started in this game, but I'm thinking about it. You know, I would probably, in terms of the defence now, because they have got some quick players up front, and I think, you know, I may have to go with Gabriel Magalhaes as that defender, and I'll probably put him up along. You know, I think, you know, it'll probably be Gabriel Magalhaes and David Luiz. Would I take a chance with Pablo Mari? It's a hard one. It's a hard one. But you know what? I think I would have to just go with those two Brazilians in the centre-back position. Get Cedric Soares at right-back. Kieran Tierney playing at left-back. In terms of the middle of the park, Thomas Partey, Granit Xhaka. Get Pepe starting on the left. Saka on the right. Odegaard in that hole. And Aubameyang up front. That's my team that I would start with against Spurs. We have to come out fighting. We have to come out on the front foot. Obviously, Leno in goal. We have to come out on the front foot. It's absolutely imperative. We cannot afford to slack off. They're going to let us have the ball, yeah? But with the ball and without the ball, we've got to make sure that we are being very efficient with it and very productive with it. And we've got to make sure that we play the ball out quick out the back. Get it through the lines quick, yeah? Right? We've got to get it through the lines quick. Making sure that our wingers like Pepe and Saka are attacking their left back and their right back. You know what I mean? We need to be pushing them back. Yeah, we need to come up fast. Look, you know, let's just hit them. Let's not go into that game and then let them have the possession. We need to control the game. Control the game. Take our chances and make sure we are clinical and put them away. Let's put them under pressure. Let's take shots from outside the box. Let's not try and walk it in. Yeah, we've got the players that can beat this team. On our day, we can beat anybody, but we got to believe in ourselves. As I said, Spurs are coming into this game on the back of a number of wins. They've scored a number of goals, 4-1 against Crystal Palace, their last game. We ended up getting a undeserved, well, I'll say, you know, it's our fault. Architects of our own downfall, drawing that game 1-1. We should have won that game 3-4-0. But Leno happened. Granit Xhaka happened. We cannot afford for this to happen again. Leno, you've got to make the right decisions. This game is about bragging rights. Yes, if we can win it, we end up 4 points behind Spurs. We go into the second leg of the Europa League with confidence, and then, you know, we can make sure that we can push on from this. You know, the next 3 or 4 games are going to be tough games. We got West Ham away, so we've got to make sure that we're ready. And then, you know, after that, we've got a few easy games coming up. So let's get through this tough period. But starting with Spurs on Sunday, we have to win this game. I'm hoping to do a watch along, you know, and mate, you're probably going to see me definitely in my element. But the team that I'm going with, as I said, is Leno in goal, Cedric Soares at right back. In the 2, David Luiz, Gabriel Magalhaes, Kieran Tierney, who's going to fight for that badge. I know he's going to fight for that badge. In the centre, we're talking about getting Granit Xhaka and Thomas Partey in that midfield area. On the right, Saka, Odegaard in the hole. On the left-hand side, Pepe and Aubameyang up front. Listen. Pepe can cause problems. He can cause problems, and I'm praying to God that he starts with. I don't want to see Willian there. Don't want to see Willian. I know there's this thing about Willian scoring against Tottenham. Well, it didn't happen when we played them away the other day. Now we need to make sure that we have pace up front, trickery up front, and we need to go and hurt these guys. We need to hurt these guys. We've got to make sure we're stopping the likes of Bell. He's on it, so we've got to make sure stopping him from coming in on his left, because if he comes on his left, he's dangerous. We've got to watch the movement of Kane. We've got to watch Son. These are players that we need to watch out for. So as I said, my predicted score, I'm going with a 2-1 win to the Arsenal. That's my predicted score. Come on, the Arsenal. Let's do it. Let's do it for the badge. Let's do it for all the fans. Come on. We need to win this game. Yes, you know, it's probably not going to make any difference where we finish at the end of the season, but it's all about bragging rights. Listen, guys, let's hope that at the end of that game, I've got a great player ratings and a great review. I don't want to be having my heads in my hand. So come on, Arsenal, let's do it. Please like, subscribe and share, and hope to see you on the watch along. Take care.